Okay, so this is me, Josh, making I guess, third video. Hello, me, Josh. To Dana about what was expected of me. I just wanted to kind of get, my side of the story on record. I know there was a big issue with the dryer being turned on and the washer being used allegedly. I did turn the dryer on. The gentleman who came yesterday evening, I believe Jeff. I'm not 100% on his name, but the gentleman who came here to look. We had talked about the HVAC stuff and the washer and dryer. So my side of the story on that is that the weather turned cold the other day. It went from being in the 70s to I don't know where to stand. I'll just talk into the mirror, I guess. So the weather turned from being in the 70s and kind of humid, very mild, to freezing. It was, one of those temperature drops that hits very hard, and the wind turned and the air became very dry, and it got very, very cold. When I came here yesterday afternoon, we were only here for a few minutes before the gentleman, Jeff, I believe, arrived to look at the, I don't know what he was doing here, something with the HVAC stuff, replacing the batteries in the air conditioning unit controller. So when I first got here, because we had spoken, Dana, about the dryer vent at length, and about, the dryer vent going to the roof and doing a, clean out from the roof, which I did. I took time and scouted out the ladders where you said they were. They are. There's a couple that are suitable. I didn't purchase it yet, but I at the store at Ace yesterday located the clean out kit, which is the rotary clean out dryer vent kit. We had discussed with the HVAC guy together about the system and about this issue with the dryer vents as well. I was kind of a part of that. And we had discussed also about you being out of town, and, I had mentioned I would look after the job while you were gone. And that was my intention, was to essentially be here while you were not, to number one, get my work done. And number two, just make sure everything went smoothly. I've done this for a long time. I'm familiar with the process. My intentions were to help. I know you may not see that right now, but that is my word. My intentions were only to help. So the other day, what's today? Thursday, yes. Wednesday, Tuesday, when the air started to turn cold, and then yesterday, even midday, it got very, very cold. I just got a text message. I just popped up on the screen from Judy saying that it's 40 degrees outside. So yes, it is very cold to us. I had noticed that the thing was flashing. Batteries need to be replaced. I went to turn the heat on, and all I did was turn the system on, was turn it from off to heat, and set the temperature, at a reasonable level, 72, or, just enough for it to turn on. You see it's 67 in here now. This with the outside temp being, in the 40s. The system would turn on and it would blow air vigorously, but the air was cold. I don't know if it. Actually, the system breaker was left off by the HVAC guy, so it did not blow initially. The system turned on, but did not actually turn on. The unit read turn on, said it was on, but it was nothing blowing. The breaker was flipped off, I guess, from the HVAC guy flipping it off. I don't know if he didn't turn it back on or what. So I, took the liberty, without being asked or, on my own accord, flipped this back on. The machine started to turn on. It started blowing air. It was cold air. That's as far as I got with that. It just blew cold air. So I eventually turned the system back off. Tried it several times, turned it back on. It kept blowing cold air, not heat. So that was that. Yesterday evening, when we got here, just before the gentleman, who I believe is Jeff, showed up, I had taken the empty dryer, the dryer has nothing in it, had never had anything in it, and turned it on. It was very cold in here. I was getting ready to paint walls. It has to be a certain, the temperature has to be at a certain level to, for the paint to be applied and then dry properly, so on and so forth. So in an effort to warm the place up, not because, I'm camping out here, but just in an effort to get some work done, I turned the dryer on. And because I was familiar with the dryer system and the air vent, I came in here and I did exactly this. I removed this cover to the access panel, or whatever you want to call it, for the dryer vent. I unscrewed it. I set it right here. It does have some dust, but it is mainly, it is clear enough for air to blow through. It is dusty. There's a little dust came out, which I swept up, but that was what I did. I removed this cap and had an empty dryer blowing hot air. At the time, it was an attempt to, heat the unit so we could put some paint up, so I could put some paint up. So maybe that was a mistake. I apologize if that was overstepping my boundaries. I guess I made a mistake. My intentions were to help. My intentions were to warm this place up so we could start putting some paint up and get to our goal of getting things done before Danny gets back from Seattle. I left it running for maybe one cycle. I don't even think I let the cycle complete. But then I turned the empty dryer back off, or the cycle was complete. I don't exactly remember, and I replaced the cap, screwed it back on, just like so. That's that. Also, just kind of in defense of my actions, I thought that we had talked about me staying here. I had my air mattress in the guest room. I had it in the guest closet bedroom. I had it in the living room with my blanket on it for everybody to see for a number of days. I made no intention of being deceitful or hiding my actions. I thought we were on the same page. I guess maybe we hadn't discussed it fully, as I took some liberties and I assumed more than I should have. And I did get, I guess, too comfortable here. In my opinion, maybe not. And the reason I say that is because the last job that I did for Dr. Kenneth Long and Linda Long, some repeat customers of mine, some friends of mine, they have a rental house in Tiger Point, and I explicitly told them, hey, I'm going to bring my air mattress. I'm going to stay here in this empty house. It was between renters because of this reason. Let me just say that was the last job I did just in the month of October, just recently. I was there for a week or two, on and off, a few days at a time, and I stayed there with no issue in the empty house, showered there, used the bathroom there, brushed my teeth there, brushed my tooth there. I even slept in the garage in my car one night, and they knew all this. I didn't hide anything. I didn't think I needed to. Also, some other repeat customers of mine, Pat and Gary Green, they're from Baton Rouge. They have several condos at the beach. They have a house here in Proper on, I think it's Navarre Street. I've done work for them at their condos at the Regency Towers. One time I remodeled the whole entire condo. I stayed there for a month. They knew that. It was an agreement we had. I told them, just like I, thought I had, mentioned to Dana. When I'm at home, I enjoy being at home, and I like to be at my house, where I do have my residence with a washer and dryer that is functioning, that I use all the time. I like to be at home. It's hard to get me out of the house when I'm at home. But if I'm here on the job site and I wake up in the living room on my air mattress, then I will get something done before I go to work at Jerry's. When I'm at home and I have to get all my things out and get ready and come here, I don't get as much done. So, last September, while I was working at Jerry's, there was almost a month where I stayed at the Boardwalk condominiums for a customer of mine, who I've never actually met, but gave me permission to stay there. Was very happy to let me do that at the Boardwalk condos. Her name was Donica Ellis, and I actually got her. She got my name from Miriam Rowland, who is involved with the Sailwind condos here. But I did want to mention that me staying on the job site, pulling my air mattress in, or staying in and using the furniture or appliances, is something that I am used to. And I do blur the lines between friendship and being a customer. That is just kind of part of me being me. I'm proud of that. And I guess, Dana, you and I, hopefully you're watching this, maybe, I don't know. I guess I didn't have a clear understanding of where we were on that spectrum of friends and customers. I thought that I had a little more freedom than I did. Obviously, you're upset about what happened. So again, I apologize. It was not my intention. It was my intention not, sorry. It wasn't my intention to upset you in any way. It was only my intent to spend time here on the job site, get things done, have them done well, and complete this job at a more than satisfactory level. I do good work. I know that. I'm confident of that. I'm proud of my work. I just wasn't able to complete this one. And I have to tell customers, I've said this to them a lot of times, wait till I'm done. People come in, they go, well, this isn't done, or, the baseboard isn't finished, or this needs to be that. And I have to tell them, please wait until I'm done. When I'm completed, when everything is complete and I've cleaned up and, gotten it all like I like it, then you may come in and you may pick me apart. But until I'm completed, it just doesn't really make sense for you to because I'm not done yet. So I just wanted to mention those few things about the washer and dryer. Now, with the washer and dryer also, I did turn the dryer on for heat. I also brought a infrared heater over here and put it in the living room to heat the entire place up. Judy, because, in her defense, she had talked with Dana, and was very encouraged with her conversation with her. Spoke very highly, said, great. I believe that, I don't want to speak for Judy, but I believe that she felt that there was a friendship developing there. She spoke very highly of Dana and said how much she liked her and what a nice conversation they had and about what they spoke of and this and that. She put some clothes in here. She came over here with me yesterday. And by the way, I also want to mention that Judith resides a few blocks from here. She lives on Smith Circle, which is off Chesapeake, which is right around the corner from where Dana lives. It's not far from this job at all. It's where she resides, has been residing. She's been staying with me some in Cantonment. But it's her parents' house, I'll give you that. Her kids who are, middle school and older age, something like that. Her kids stay there with her parents. She stays there, not every night, but she does reside there. It's not like we were both camped out here doing laundry because we needed to. It's just I was here. She was here with me some of the time, not staying every night, not staying the night at all. And I just wanted to say that in my defense. Now, when the gentleman, possibly Jeff, who came in yesterday and we spoke about the dryer, I told him why I had it running. I didn't realize until, then I looked in this washing machine and there was a few items that Judy had put in here. That actually was when Jeff left, or the gentleman who was here yesterday. When he left, I had looked down and I see a few of her, dress items or a few of her dresses or whatever, her girly clothing or nice stuff down in here. And I said, I had no idea. I really had no idea that it was in here. When I saw that, I thought to myself, well, the gentleman was just here. Surely he saw that too. And I was disappointed because I didn't know it was there. I didn't know she was doing that. So, and I also want to point out that I never brought detergent, or I had no intentions of doing my laundry here. I did turn on the dryer for heat, maybe foolishly. I'm not, I don't know. it's a matter of great debate to me, but maybe I foolishly turned on the dryer in an attempt to heat the unit. Okay, you got me on that one. But you know, Judy put her clothes in here, and I had a talk with her. I said, "Look, that's a brand new washing machine. It's not mine. Don't put your clothes in there." So the matter of not whether we're using the laundry machines, you know, I did use the dryer. There was clothes in the washer. I understand it looks bad. You know, believe me if you want to or not. That's what I have to say about it. I don't mean to sound rude or anything like that. I just wanted to kind of get my opinion out there. So thank you for listening. I don't think there was anything else I wanted to go over with that. So on that note, I will walk through this place. I will shut it down and get out of here. I think those windows are locked. I don't know. I haven't tended to open any of them. I'm going to assume the same in here. Turning these lights out. This stuff was left by the electrician guy. I didn't really mess with any of this stuff. This room is done. Got the shower curtain, or a shower curtain rod maybe, and another, I don't know, shower curtain rod, I guess. This is not my stuff. I don't know whose that is, whatever. I did bring some toilet paper. Y'all keep that. Just kidding. But seriously, you can keep it. This was all stuff was here. So this is not my stuff. Mattress I brought out of the bedroom. It was getting dusty in there. I thought you're not going to want to open the mattress if it's covered in dust. So I am walking out the door. I'm going to lock this. Going to flip this light out. And I made Judy wait outside. Actually, she's been outside. She's really mad at me for doing that, but hopefully she's not out there. And she was so mad, in fact, that I was going to let her sit in the car, and she started, you know, being extremely rude to me. So I told her sitting in the car was no longer an option, and that she could sit on the porch if she wanted to wait for me, because I'm here very late doing my best that I can to get this completed. So again, I want to show, here I am, I'm out of here. I will walk out this door, I will lock it, and I will be done with this unit. So hopefully Judy's not too mad sitting out here. I don't know where she is. Not here anymore. Maybe she walked to her house. Anyway, let me get this done. I can't see. Got my steam mop and my broom and my bag of trash, or my bucket of, oh, this is y'all's dustpan actually. The dustpan will go back. This is where, I guess, y'all's broom or their broom. So there goes the dustpan. Sorry for the long video. I'm sure nobody wants to watch this crap. Matter of fact, I'm going to edit this down. I'm going to do another video for the walkout.